It's the solstice, the shortest day of the year. And normally I would be out doing something today. Normally I would be honoring this. I would be feeling it in my bones. But I'm not really, not this year. In fact, this year I haven't wanted to be anywhere on a solstice. I've acknowledged the equinoxes. I've gone to sacred sites and said hello to stones and rocks. But I'm not worshipping, or I never did worship. I think we honor and acknowledge rather than worship. But I wanted to honor and acknowledge that I'm not feeling that I need to do anything this solstice. In fact, what I do need to do this solstice is avoid Glastonbury for the traffic. I've been visiting Antonia in Cornwall, and I'm with Honey and Anya, and we're going to be driving up to Bristol. And we want to avoid Glastonbury because it's crazy. I think this whole pagan worship thing, I was never a pagan and I never worshipped, but I'm feeling into why, particularly this year, I don't need to acknowledge it. And I'm thinking it's being in the moment. When you're living your life in the moment, you're aware of what's right in front of you all the time. So no one day is particularly more special than the other. They're all richer. They're all more alive. Everything is alive. Everything right in front of you is alive. And then you're not waiting. You're not waiting for anything. You're here. And that's how I live. That's how I've been living for a long time. I would say about 3 or 4 years. I'm not worrying about what's going to happen. I'm not obsessed with what did happen. I don't go over and over situations in my head. I'm here in the moment. And when you silence your mind, and if you're on my Telegram, I often put up images to say 20 seconds of silence, can you do it? 30 seconds of silence, can you do it? Just stop thinking. So maybe today what you'd like to do is try that, silence your mind. So the best way I find to do it is to imagine a frequency that I'm sending out to block all of the stuff that's just floating around outside of me, because we're living in a soup of thought forms. They're soupy and they get into your head and you think that they're yours. So just like you would use noise cancellation headphones, right? Where you turn on the headphones, they put a frequency out to block the noise so you can focus on what you want to focus. So take a minute with me right now. Find a frequency to block the thought forms or the energies that are outside of you. And then imagine you're switching it on, bzzz, or whatever frequency you choose. Oh, what do you hear? I hear birds. I hear traffic. I hear Antonia making her breakfast. I hear my breath. Now, like any exercise, you have to practice this. It takes time to build up your muscles and strength, but you know, when you practice, when you do this for longer, you can hold it for longer, and then you get those 30 seconds of silence, you get a minute of silence, and I'm working towards maybe 15 minutes of silence. But what happens is your brain goes, ah. And I think when we celebrate anything, when we focus on anything, that's really what we're looking for. We're looking for peace. We're looking for that fluidity in motion, the connection, the alignment, but also peace. So give it to yourself today and let me know how you get on below. Okay, bye.